Hello, beautiful soul, and thank you for choosing the Sound and Light Mastery Journey, Initiations of Voice, Frequency, and Stargate Remembrance. My name's Laurie, and this journey started off as a podcast series, and I was called to take it just a little further. So this journey is all a part of my own experiences, which have been going on since 2014, where I spent most of my journey in the dark night of the soul and clearing karma and learning so many lessons. I'm finally at a place where my nervous system and my daily practices have me grounded, confident, and just ready to teach what I've learned because I find it so valuable. Let's go over the journey structure overview together. There's going to be 9 initiatory gates to pass through, and each of these gates will include a teaching transmission, a guided meditation sound journey, as well as a vocal or somatic practice, and also an integration reflection. We will also emphasize on safety, consent, nervous system regulation, and embodiment. And I'd like to clarify that this is not a forced activation, and it's only remembered resonance. So just keep that in mind. Welcome to Gate 1. This is the threshold of your Sound and Light Mastery journey. This is the very beginning of your awakening into your own resonance. Here we move slowly and intentionally, creating a safe space for exploration. This gate is about preparation, about understanding how to step into this journey with awareness, consent, and full embodiment. Now, you may not have encountered practices like this before. You might be wondering, what does it mean to master sound and light or to remember resonance? This is perfectly okay. This gate is designed to meet you exactly where you are, giving you the foundational knowledge and practices you need to proceed safely and confidently. So before we begin any practice, it is essential to understand the importance of consent and safety. Sound and light are powerful tools that can influence your body, your mind, and your energy. In this journey, consent means that you choose to engage with each practice fully and intentionally. You are in control at all times. Safety involves both physical and energetic care, ensuring your body is comfortable, your environment is calm and supportive, and your nervous system is feeling regulated. Take a moment now to ground yourself. Notice your surroundings. If you feel any tension or discomfort, allow yourself to adjust. This journey is designed to be gentle and to honor your boundaries. So before we get right into what sound and light mastery truly is and what it's not, I'm going to start by discussing embodiment. Embodiment is the practice of bringing awareness and presence into your physical body. And while many spiritual practices focus on mind and imagination, sound and light mastery begins with your body. So your body is the instrument through which the sound vibrates and through which light resonates. And when you are embodied, you can feel this shifts in your energy, in your tone, and in your vibration. So I'm going to guide you to awaken this connection through simple and profound practices, helping you to sense, also to respond and integrate sound and light safely within your own system. So what sound and light mastery truly is and is not. First, we're going to discuss what it is. It is a gentle and intentional exploration of your own vibrational resonance. It is a practice of listening deeply to your body and to your nervous system. It's a path of conscious embodiment and energetic awareness, and learning to use sound and light safely for self-alignment and healing, as well as remembrance of innate resonance and reconnecting to your own energetic blueprint. Now we can talk about what sound and light mastery is not. First of all, it is not a performance and it is not a competition. It's not about forcing activation or creating experiences that feel uncomfortable or unsafe. It is not purely intellectual exercise. This is a somatic and experiential practice. It is not instant enlightenment or a quick fix, as some may think it is, or instant enlightenment. For one, enlightenment isn't instant. This is a journey of gradual attunement. It's not dependent on external tools or others. Your own body and your own awareness, these are your instruments. Now, an essential part of this journey we will discuss is the nervous system awareness and energetic sovereignty. Before we dive into more advanced sound and light practices, it's crucial to understand the container through which these energies flow, your body, your nervous system, and your own energetic field. Without this awareness, it's easy to become overstimulated, disorientated, or energetically depleted. So let's start with the nervous system. Your nervous system is the central communication network of your body. So it regulates how you respond to your environment, to stress, and to stimuli, both internal and external. In sound and light mastery, the vibrations of the sound and light are powerful stimuli. These frequencies interact with your nervous system, sometimes subtly and then sometimes profoundly. So if your nervous system is unregulated, you may have experiences that overwhelm you, or you may get anxiety, tension, or even fatigue. So if it's balanced, you can receive, integrate, and generate frequencies with clarity and with ease. Nervous system awareness is the practice of noticing and understanding how your body responds to movement. This includes observing your breath, your heart rate, your muscle tension, and overall your energy state. For example, you may notice that a certain tone makes your chest vibrate in a pleasant way, or that a particular frequency makes your stomach feel all tight. You know that feeling when your stomach just kind of tightens in a knot? Both of these are signals from your nervous system. By tuning into them, you can learn when to slow down, when to breathe, when to rest, and when it's safe to explore more deeply. One practical method for cultivating nervous system awareness is simply to pause before beginning any sound or light practice. Close your eyes, take 3 slow, deliberate breaths. Notice any areas of tension in your body. Notice if your shoulders might be tight. Is your jaw clenching? Is your stomach fluttering? Just observing these sensations without judgment allows your nervous system to settle into awareness. Over time, this builds the foundation for safe exploration and deeper resonance. And now let's explore energetic sovereignty. Energetic sovereignty is your ability to maintain your personal energy boundaries and to consciously choose what you're going to absorb, what you want to reflect or release. So in simpler terms, it's your energetic self-sovereignty. You decide what enters your field, how it affects you, and how you respond. When working with sound and light, this is crucial because these frequencies can interact with your energy body and sometimes carry emotional or energetic content. So for instance, you're in a group sound meditation. It is possible to unconsciously pick up emotions or vibrations from others. Energetic sovereignty allows you to sense these energies. It allows you to acknowledge them and decide whether to integrate them or whether you want to transform them or just let them pass. This is not about shutting down or becoming rigid. It's about maintaining conscious choice and agency over your own energy. So to cultivate energetic sovereignty, a simple practice is to visualize an energetic container around yourself, like a luminous bubble or a sphere. This container is permeable and to the frequencies you choose, and it's protective against those you do not. So you can let energies in, or you can let them out and you can block them right out of your own sphere. You choose what comes in your bubble or your sphere. And you can breathe into this container, expanding or contracting it as needed. Notice how it feels to hold space for yourself in this way. So if you want, you can just go and imagine yourself in I like to call it a bubble. I love bubbles, so I always put myself in a big bubble, and I practice with my breath, and I'm just expanding inside my bubble. And I do this for a while. I always do some exercises along the nervous system before doing any sound and light mastery. So remember that this skill is developed over time. You start small with short periods of observation and energetic boundary work. Gradually, as your nervous system becomes familiar with these frequencies and your sovereignty strengthens, you will move through this journey with confidence and clarity, no doubt about it, able to receive and generate resonance without fear or depletion. Now, how to work with sound safely. So when we speak about working with sound, it's important to understand that sound's not simply something that you just hear. Sound is vibration, and vibration interacts directly with the body, the nervous system, and the layers of awareness. So this is why safety is not an afterthought in sound work. It is actually the foundation. When sound is approached with respect, intention, and embodiment, it becomes a powerful ally for grounding, healing, and remembrance. To work with sound safely, we begin by honoring the body as the primary instrument. Remember, your body is the instrument. Your body is constantly giving feedback. Sensations such as warmth, tingling, relaxation, emotional movement, or even discomfort, they are not signs that something is wrong. They are forms of communication. Safety comes from listening to these signals and responding to them with care rather than pushing past them. So, one of the most important principles of safe sound practice is starting gently. This means beginning with soft tones, simple vocal sounds, or quiet listening rather than loud volume, complex frequencies. The nervous system needs time to get used to the vibrations, to adjust, just as you would not stretch a muscle to its limit without warming up. You would not immerse yourself in a tense sound without first allowing your system to orient and settle. So really, guys, just start gently with this. Breath plays a central role in sound safety. Sound travels on the breath, and the breath tells the nervous system whether it is safe or threatened. So when breath is slow and natural, the body remains regulated. And then when your breath becomes shallow or forced, it's a sign to pause. At any point during a sound practice, returning attention to breath is a way of reestablishing safety and grounding. So another key aspect of working with sound safely is maintaining choice at all times. You are never required to continue a practice if something feels overwhelming or uncomfortable for you. Stopping the work is not about endurance or intensity. It's about resonance and relationship. So it's also important to understand that sound can move emotional energy, and sometimes a tone, frequency, or vocalization may bring up feelings or memories. This does not mean you've done something incorrectly. It means sound is doing what it naturally does. It's creating movement. So safety means allowing emotions to arise without forcing resolution. So you're not required to analyze or fix anything in the moment. Simply noticing and staying present, that's enough. Environment matters when working with sound. Choose a space where you feel physically comfortable and emotionally secure. Make sure you're seated or supported in a way that allows your body to relax. Hydration is also so important as sound vibration moves through the tissues of the body, which responds best when you're well hydrated. So finally, sound safely is rooted in pacing. Short, consistent practices are more beneficial than long or intense sessions. Integration happens in the nervous system over time. Working slowly will allow the sound to settle in the body rather than overwhelm it. This is how sound becomes embodied wisdom rather than a fleeting experience. So, as you move forward in this journey, remember, sound is not something you conquer or control, it's something you collaborate with. When approached with listening, gentleness, and choice, sound becomes a guide that supports regulation, clarity, and deep remembrance. So now we're just going to go begin the closing this gate with a practical exercise where you're just going to find a quiet space where you're not going to be disturbed. And you're going to set your intention for the journey, whether it's clarity, might be healing, exploration, or remembering. This space is sacred. So you can get a candle and you can light it up if you choose and play gentle ambient sounds or simply sit in silence. Now you can do this when this is over. I'm just giving you a little idea to start slowly and gently. So everything you do here is for your own resonance. So you'll just close your eyes and using your body as the instrument for a closing of this gate. And I will be putting the attunement meditation in the next video. So you can begin to notice your breath, feel your body from head to toe, notice the vibrations, tensions, or sense your body's natural frequency without judgment. And then this meditation prepares you to receive and generate sound safely in the next steps of your journey and for the next attunement meditation. So I'm going to leave you with that. And the first gate is your threshold, your doorway to your world of sound and light mastery. By honoring consent, safety, and embodiment, you have begun a step to your own resonance. Remember, this is not a race. Move at your own pace and allow yourself to feel fully and return to awareness and the choice to say yes to yourself. So you are now through the first gate. You will be getting your attunement in the next video before we continue on to gate 2.